guys, so I am doing a whole bunch of cleaning of my plants because I've gotten a few and I'm having an issue with mold right now with a lot of my plants, and I think that's just I haven't got new dirt in a while, and I've just been like sanitizing it, but I don't think I've been doing it to the full heat level, so it hasn't actually sanitized. So I've gotten rid of a lot of just dirt, and then I have had a few plants that just haven't made it. I bought a Pelia peperomioid from somebody online, and it was already doing bad in her care, and I was like, I can fix it, because she's like, there's a mold issue. So I transferred it to my dirt, and I think it just transferred along, and the dirt just stayed too wet, and it just did not last. So I recently got a fish tank, and I was going to put fish in it, but I haven't really figured out what I want to do, and I can't really get anything shipped to me at the moment, so I was like, let's turn it into a little greenhouse. Okay, so I have my little station set up, but I have all of these that were in my IKEA greenhouse, if you can tell, but a lot of them are outgrowing it. There are some roots on the back, if it'll focus. Yeah, right there's a root, so they're all outgrowing it. I have a dying problem, so I have 2 dubias that have completely died off on it. So my plan today is going to be cutting that off and then using the leftover metal pieces to put it in here. First thing that I'm kind of going to do is just try to get this apart without messing everything up. But I have this huge bucket of moss right now that's wet, because that's what's going in this fish tank. And the smell of wet sphagnum moss is kind of gross, not gonna lie. I'm very not here for it. But I am gonna speed this process up. I kind of feel like a beauty guru when you do that, but here's one. When I first got it, it was just a cutting and had absolutely no roots, so they definitely are growing. I think this is a neat way of doing it. I've seen this done on like a larger scale with sphagnum moss, but I will say this process makes it almost not worth it, like if you make just a small one. Or I guess just like make it in a better way than this, but this one is not grown at all. It's just a Coetzea. You can even focused. It's not really grown. In my head, I really thought that was growing a lot whenever I looked at it, but I think it's because it was overlapping with this shingling plant, that the growth of the shingling plant was masking the lack of growth. So when you guys gender your plants, I don't know why I gender everything as a male. I'm like, oh, this little dude, this guy. So this little dude I got when it was just this was just a cutting of these 4 little leaves, and look how much he has grown. That's so cute. I love him. I'm pretty sure he's just from Costa Farms. He was a cutting from a friend. Okay. Next one. I think my plan of attack is just to See, do you see that mold issue? And that's kind of when I get it out of here. So I'm probably not going to keep this sphagnum. I got a whole new thing of sphagnum, so hopefully I can just do that. So I got that off, which will be the backdrop of the fish tank. Oh, and then I was just using little pliers. If you care at all. Don't think many of you guys have this to undo. And if you made one, you obviously know how to put it together. But it's just chicken wire typed in half and then kind of bungeed together. So pretty easy. Issue I was having with this too is like it was drying out a lot quicker than I could water it. So I'm hoping in a fish tank kind of scenario, the humidity will stay up pretty high and I won't have to worry too much about keeping it wet. Sorry about if the lighting is going to be bad. The light just died again, but this is my second time charging it. So I'm done charging it. So a lot of these cuttings I actually bought. I bought a whole lot. I think I've said it if you've watched my videos before. I bought a bunch of Peru cuttings. And none of them have been Peru cuttings. They've all been Adansonian. So I don't want to be like, oh, I was scammed, because I think she genuinely just didn't know. I think like it's like that hard thing when you have 40,000 cuttings and you're specifically trying to just get a couple. It's like, okay, I'm surprised like none of them have been Peru, but they were cheap anyway, but it was fine. Yay. So cute. Okay. Cute. I just love those baby plants. They're so cute. Okay. Look at that trunk strawberry right there. Insane. So cute. Another regal shield. And that's also just sphagnum on there. Not bugs, don't worry. Just kind of crazy, like some of the growth patterns of them. For example, if I can get this undone, like this one grew like this, right? The little nodes down there that I started with, and he grew like that. And then I have one that just, it's all growing out of the same area, which is kind of cool. I just, like, plants are just kind of crazy, and I think they're awesome. Okay, and then a larger mic right there, and then I have one more that looks like one of the dubias that have died. But I'm just going to keep that just to make sure. But yeah, I think that's Oh, the one's in there. The plan is to put sphagnum behind here and then jimmy rig this up. So let's do that. Okay, awesome. So that is up. And I'm going to put like the shingling plants up there just so they can kind of develop a growth pattern. I'm gonna pot these two up because of how big they are. How insane those roots are though. I also have a couple things in here that I'm gonna try to fit in here just because they not loving them in this little setup. Okay, there it is all set up on my little plant shelf. I might be adding a little light later, but as of right now, it's right next to a window, so we'll see how much humidity. If not, I will add a little light to it. But yeah, kind of like it. It's kind of cool. Okay, awesome. So there it is. I hope you guys enjoyed that little random kind of video. Let me know if you guys try something like this though, or if you have made a little terrariums, or if you have any advice on just like maintaining it or anything like that. It was super fun. I'm excited to see how it develops, and if my overcrowding hinders it later on, and how quickly I'm gonna have to repot a lot of the things in there. But yeah, I hope you guys have a great week and your New Year's was safe and fun. Bye.